Hello, it's Tim with C&D Farms, and we hadn't had a video in a while, but if you're new to the channel, this is the first time you've clicked on. We are documenting our move from our current location, which is where I'm at today, or this evening, to our new farm that we're going to call C&D Farms, and we're going to raise goats, cows, chickens. That's kind of the plan. We've been a goat farm. We've done kind of goat farming in the past. That's been something that we kind of used to. And in fact, if you can kind of see over there in the background, right in there, you can see some of our Premier 1 fence that I've got up in the yard where, and you can also check out a video where it said Premier 1 fence saved the goats. So today, I really don't have a lot. In fact, I've missed a week, almost 2 weeks now of posting, and I wanted to kind of post every day. But it's not a lot going on, but I did want to give an update to some of the family that do subscribe to the channel, and for anybody else that are interested. I know it may be boring. I'm trying to do some content where we're actually doing some stuff, but I'm still a full-time employee, so I find myself kind of really busy here lately with work. We've had just a lot going on in different places, kind of the changing of the seasons. So we're preparing and getting ready for the winter months. And then also, not going to go into any detail for the YouTube fans, but I will say that, we had a loss in our fire department family, and so that kind of took a whole week. So that's kind of not to get into a whole lot of that. It wasn't line of duty, but it was still an active employee, and also a friend. All of the firemen, just to kind of give you, if you're not familiar with firefighters, and I've been to fire stations all over the country, and or at least from Texas this way, maybe not California, but I feel confident because I've met firefighters from all over the country in different classes that I've been in. We're all the same. All of our firemen family. We call them family. They're our brothers, sisters, and regardless of how the Lord brings them home, it's still tough for us here that remain. So I will say that, that was kind of a loss there for us, and a really good friend of mine. So just really wanted to move to make the videos the last couple of weeks. But I did want to give an update. We are a little bit closer to building a house, and I've said this in past videos that sometimes I think, if you don't think the Lord works on your behalf in blessings, if you just step back, if you just take, look at what He's doing, you may think, and then if you believe in the Lord, if you believe in Jesus Christ, you'll know that He works to bless you. So a lot of this stuff, I've been complaining. I've seen it on, you've had it on some past videos. I complain, or I'm impatient. I want the house to start. I want them to dig a hole in the ground. But it hadn't happened. And, lumber prices are going up. We've had COVID. It's just been a lot of different stuff that has caused delay after delay. But we are a little bit closer. I feel like we've got our contractor picked. We were going through one. Nothing, kind of liked him, but I talked to another contractor, and I feel like that's a good fit. Nothing against the other one. It's just I feel like this one's going to be a good fit. The one thing that he did talk me into, and I said I wasn't going to put it in there, but he actually talked me into it. He convinced me. He explained it as we were going to go with a crawl space, but now I'm going to do a basement. It's still going to be a little bit of a challenge because where I'm going to build the house, even though we got rolling hills, where we're going to build a house is actually flat. And I'm not used to that. You can't really tell it here. The camera may not show it, but I live pretty much on a hillside. My basement on this end up here is fully underground, and on the opposite end of the house is fully exposed. So, and that's only about a 54-foot span. So that's how much this land drops off. So he did convince me to build a basement. I think the more he talked about it, I mean, I've got a basement now. I know the advantages, but I just, you know, I was trying to build a house for when we get older, and I just thought it would be kind of, you know, unusable space, because I kind of look at this as this is going to be our forever home. You know, I'm in my I'll be 50 in a few years, and I just don't see myself building another house in my lifetime. So you never know, the Lord works in mysterious ways, and if the Lord wants you to go somewhere, he's going to take you, but I just don't see that. Anyway, he has convinced me to build a basement, and so to be able to put a lot of our mechanical stuff, all of that in the basement and not take up space in the house, that allows us to bring the house down square footage a little bit, but still get kind of the rooms that we want. My wife is going to get the things that she wanted. She wants a pantry. That was now I'm talking about a pantry and a cabinetry. I'm talking about a room that's a pantry. But we're also, with the basement, we're going to be able to even have even more storage. Because one of the other things, as you know if you've been watching this channel, is we want to grow a lot of our own food, can, freeze. So that does give me space for that we can go get the stuff and not have to go outside. I do plan on doing a full house generator, so if we lose power, I still don't lose my food and stuff. So that's the update. That's one of the biggest updates is we are going to do the basement. I hope this week, you know, we've got to do some stuff with the land as far as marking off a section and kind of surveying out a section just for the house. That's a bank requirement. So we have things that's going on, but it's kind of boring. Y'all don't really want to see that. So, and I don't know what I'm going to title this video, but I am going to show this. I showed this raised bed right here in a long time ago, and I've also got the buckets. You can see them. Let's see, point right there. Those some buckets that I watched on YouTube. Arms Family Homestead done those. They've got the self-wicking, and then Justin Rhodes. This is the plan for Justin Rhodes' raised bed. So I've kind of started our fall gardening. We've got some salad mix already starting to pop up. I don't know if you can see it in the video. Got some salads that's coming up. The other two at the other end doesn't have anything in it, but hope to plant something this week. I've got some broccoli, spring, you know, some onions, not spring onions, but got some onions growing there. So and got a little bit of some winter peas, and see if we're gonna get them up. So you can grow stuff even though I live on the side of a hill. Some people may ask, why didn't you garden here? I can take your camera and kind of zoom it around, but I live on pretty much a rock. My house is where it is right now because that's where we could dig a basement, because at the time I wanted a basement. But all of the land back here and over in this area, and I wanted to build my house over more that way, but I couldn't dig a basement without the use of explosives, because you dig down about an inch, you hit a rock. We've tried a few gardens, just doesn't do well because of the watering, the rock, and you couldn't get down good, or it was a shade issue. This year we done really good with the raised bed. We got a lot of tomatoes off of it. We done the tomatoes in the barrels. So for this property, the raised beds are pretty good. And even when I move, I'm gonna actually build some in the backyard as kind of our kitchen garden for the herbs and stuff like that. So anyway, that's kind of the update. So we've been out to the farm. I didn't video that, kind of probably should have, but it's pretty much the same. We've done some clipping, but I did want to give an update to all the subscribers. And like I say, if you like homesteading or a vlog of a family that's going to move, subscribe to the channel. I promise once we start building and have projects to do, I'm going to try to videotape all of it or film it and videotape. People haven't videotaped in a long time, so you can tell I'm showing my age. I'm going to try to vlog it and be able to show some of the progress. So we was out there today, and I'm just sitting there writing mental notes of all the projects I've got to do just on the fencing. So, but we did take the dogs out there. Zeus is our male German Shepherd, and I got Lacey. Let's see if I can get him up here. Zeus, come here. So I've got a nickname for, come here. So I don't know if you can see him in the camera. Come here. Come here. Oh, there he goes. And then here's Lacey. Lacey girl. This is Lacey. So we're trying to get them they're a little stranger. They can be a little aggressive towards strangers. We're trying to work on that. Once they get to know you, they're fine, but when they first come up, they scare people. They bark, and trying to work on that a little bit. If they don't knock the camera over. But they enjoyed the farm, so. All right, I done kind of rambled on too much, but again, this is more for the family, and there's an update that I'm doing the vlog for. You know, we are a little closer, but not quite there yet. So if you are new to the channel, it won't be this boring, I hope, in the future. I promise it won't be this boring in the future. So until the next time, thank you.